I had a hit right there. Just a little bit of cabbage. Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. I'm up here at one of my buffalo holes, testing out some lures. Restrung the bait caster with some more Sunline. This one is 12-pound FC Sniper. It's a bit breezy today, but hope you guys are doing well. My name's Alan. Thanks for hanging out with me. And today, we're just going to do some fun fishing. Yeah, throw some different stuff like I always do. Glad you're hanging around. And let's get to it. Let's have some fun. Gonna be throwing a little Beast Coast jig. Ooh, I had a fish hit right there in front of me. I gotta get with it. Alright guys, we're hooked up on the craw right here. If we can get him in. Let's go. There we go. Come on. That's a pretty good fish. He's not too big, but he's a good fish. Right there. I got this guy on the East Coast. There he is, right there. Just bouncing it along the bottom. There he goes. So there's one. I'm kind of stuck in the water here. I re-spooled this line. I've got this on the Lew's Custom Max on a Falcon rod. And I was like, wait a minute. I'm not getting anything in. Anyway. There it is, right there. Check that out. And you know what trailer that is? The Smalley Beaver from Reaction Innovation. So I had this just bouncing along. So the wind's blowing in here. So it's gonna, to be my advantage, which is good. I just gotta make sure I get out there and hit some good spots. And I'm gonna try to walk down a little bit further, kind of see through here. Makes it a little tricky, but we're gonna have some fun. All right guys, there he is. Check him out. It's a nice fish. Off you go, buddy. There he goes. Man, that was good stuff right there. Minus the sketchy bank. I've got it all clouded up here, but the footing is kind of iffy. Man, that was a lot of fun. I gotta get back in there and try that again. Man, come to think, I don't know if I caught that catch on film, guys. When I got the release, I heard the GoPro do its beep beep, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, did I get the initial fish catch? Anyway, man, that stinks. Here, let me show you what I was using. Let me get the hat cam back on. Stuck in the weeds here. Right there, there it is. Kind of a plum color. It's one of these power bait worms. Right there, 8-inch. Just bombed it out there and away she went. Alright. Let's have some more fun with it. So with this, I just let it do its own thing, you know. It's buoyant and it just flutters down there. Looks like a tasty meal. Yeah, and I've been working on my drop shot, so when I head up north, I have a little bit more success with it. I mean, I do okay with it. It's just not my strong suit. Man, we got a lot of wind coming in here today. This is going to be interesting. Good spinner bait. Some jackhammers are going to get some play in. Hope you guys are catching some fish. Hey, I hope you had a chance to tune into Bass After Dark. They had a great panel on there on how to approach new lakes and how to scope them out. So my buddies over there, Ken Duke and BTC, Justin and Nathan, they, as usual, put out a great show. So go check that out. But as talking about, there we go, talking about new lakes and the approach to them, I hope you guys are catching some stuff. I know the water's loosened up north. So hopefully you guys are out there catching stuff. I talked to some friends up in Iowa and they're starting to get out now. Southern Iowa, they've been out for a while, but like up in northeast Iowa, northern Iowa, southern Minnesota, still cold, but they can get in there and do some fishing. All right, take a look at this. How good it looks right there. It just flutters, and it's got that unmistakable power bait scent to it. Even casting into a heavy wind, I'm doing okay. So we'll do this drop shot for a little bit, and then we'll try something else. I just got to get my practice in. So usually I just kind of twitch it and tighten up the line and then bring it in, bounce it along. There's enough wind here, so the bait's going to do pretty much everything for me. Alright guys, there we go, another one. Just popped him on it. That's a pretty good fish right here. Let's get him in. Look at that, hooked right in the corner of the mouth. Man, that's good stuff. There we go. Alright. There he is, fellas. Man, that's a nice fish right there. Off you go. There he goes. Choo. Man, that was good stuff. One more on the drop shot, and then we're going to switch to some other stuff. Alright guys, there we go. Didn't get the camera turned on in time. He hit just like right out here for the release. There he goes. So on this one I was throwing the 6 cents 5.2 flush on a jackhammer. Check out that color. It's just like a little shad flickering down there. That was good stuff. Wind's picking up, but I'm still having fun. Alright guys, so we moved over to here to this side. I've been working the grass line. I could feel some cabbage there, so it's thick in there. Trying to find the grass that's out ahead of me, because this is like a flat here for spawning through here. And we're going to try to work this. See if we get anything over here. I need to learn this section over here really well. You see a ton of cabbage there. So I'm throwing this jackhammer with a flush on the back of it. I may try some top water a little later. So in years past, there's just been a huge cabbage field right in front of me. Come on. Normally you can just walk right through here because the water's been low. We're going to sort this out. Alright guys, I switched over to this Booyah Toad Runner Jr. Never fished it before. Got it working right on top, right over the grass. So I crank it, then I kill it, then I crank it. This thing works pretty cool. It's a cool little lure. It's got that boot on the back of it. So this is just like a huge flat here that goes out about 40 yards, and then it hits grass, and then it eventually drops off. There it is. So if there's anything hanging around the other side of the grass, that's what I'm aiming for, or if somebody's in the grass. So right there I just cleared over the grass. Twitch it a little, see if anything comes around. You can kind of see all the cabbage here, what it looks like in shallow. So when you have low water, you get plants and stuff start growing in there. Some of this grass will choke it out, but a lot of it's still here. I should have brought my waders. I could have waded out to the grass and then fished past it. You can kind of see there's a little shelf. Alright guys, drop shotting a Charlie Brewer. Check this out. Not bad. Not bad at all. He was in the shallows, that's for sure, looking for something to eat. And this crazy wind. Look at that, right there on the top of the mouth. There we go. There he is. Right there. Not a very big guy, but it was fun to catch. There he goes. So with this crazy wind, I figured downsize and try the drop shot. And sure enough, with that chartreuse tail, bites. I was using that bigger, I kept calling it an 8-inch, it's a 10-inch power bait worm. And I had one get stolen. Stole it right off the end of the drop shot. And then I said, I'm going to downsize a little bit and see what happens. Do the jackhammer some more with that flush on it, nothing going on. Do the maps, do all kinds of stuff. He looks almost like he might be a... He's got smallmouth colors. Oh no, there he is. Too bad, little guy. These are the ticket today, guys. From this crazy wind. This color is like a purple. just popping right in here close. They're cruising along looking for stuff along the bank there. Did you see that? I casted it right out here and the wind took it straight over there to the right. Oh man. Yeah, you can see it floating through. I'll try it again and get a little bit better cast over. There's like a little weed patch there. There we go. It's like we're surf fishing. I'm standing in the water down here. Shows up perfectly, that real dark blue and then the chartreuse. Man, this is tough fishing with this wind like this. Jeez Louise. We got rollers in here. Let me see when I bring it in here if you can see. There it is. There you can see the color. Look at that. Shines up really nice. Alright guys, from the wind-blown buffalo hole, that's going to wrap it up for today. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Until next time, I will see you then. Bye-bye. Now get out there and get your lures wet.